My name's Ruth Padell. I'm going to read a passage from my novel, Daughters of the Labyrinth. The narrator's mother, whom she calls Mama, is hiding during the war in a village way up in the White Mountains, and they have just heard that the Germans are coming into the village. Mama helped Aspasia shove the rabbit cage under the wood pile. The rabbits scuttered about, a whirl of hindquarters and twitchy noses. Mama replaced the wood behind them. Aspasia caught chickens, tied them by their feet like a bunch of herbs, hung them in a hut. The goat butted and bleated. They tied her up and walled her in with the hens. "Still smells of goat," Mama said. "What can we do?" said Aspasia. They heard cries in the village, 2 shots and a scream, another shot and the thud of crunching steps. Aspasia dragged the flour sack over the floor. Mama helped shove it under a couch and piled orange cases, plates and dishes in front. Then soldiers tramped into the yard. Mama had never seen them so close. 2 grabbed Aspasia. One thrust his gun at Mama's chest and brought his face to hers. "Nicht! Help! Partisan!" he hissed and passed a finger across his throat. Others marched into the house. Mama heard crashes, a cackle, squawk and bleat. She whispered a prayer, "Keep us, O Lord, in our danger." They came out with the hens, bread, onions, lentils and oil. One hefted the goat on his shoulder, her knees broken, her yellow eyes rolling. Her blood left a trail across the yard. One soldier shook Aspasia. "Animals belong German army. Nicht hide. Verboten." He pushed Aspasia to the ground. 2 kicked her. Another slapped Mama's face, pushing his face close to hers. "Marsch," said another, pulling him away. At the gate he turned. "Nicht hide," he yelled, and brandished his gun. Mama's face was stinging, her wrist burning. The soldiers' boots rang on the rocks, stumping away through the village. She helped Aspasia up. Aspasia's cheek was bleeding, but she marched indoors as if going into battle. They found cupboard doors torn off and dishes under the bed kicked about, but the orange cases behind were fine, and behind them, safe, was the flour. In the backyard was a pool of blood where they felled the goat, but the wood pile hadn't been touched. They pulled out the startled rabbits. Aspasia swayed. "Lie down, Kyria. I'll clear up. I must bake new bread." "I'll do it," Mama said. "You'll use too much flour." But Mama said she wouldn't, and by the time Stavros appeared she had baked 2 loaves. "They shot Peppina's loony son," said Stavros. He shouted, and Peppina ran up. They shot her too. Then Trelandonis waved his fist, and they shot him. If I'd been here... They all knew what would have happened if he had. "Tuesday," Stavros said. "Unlucky. Constantinople fell on a Tuesday." That night, Mama dreamed of Father. "Bravo," he said. "May God help you endure the suffering he sends." "I thought you didn't love me," she said. "But I did," he said. "I do." "What?" said Aspasia next morning, as if Mama's dream was sticking to her face. "I saw my father," Mama said. "I used to see my son every Nikos every night. You will always have your father, child, wherever he is." She put her hand on Mama's arm. "You make good bread," she said. The sun set earlier each day. Aspasia said it was the end of the burnt time, the season for exalting the cross. They would bring Basil to the church to be blessed. Harvest festival, Mama thought. She'd never had to worry about when festivals happened. Surely Andonis would come now and say where her family was. But autumn was approaching, and Andonis did not come. The sun struck new faces of the mountains, picking out different shadows. Mauve petals appeared, pale crocuses flowering without leaves in iron-hard earth. Ioannis the mountain messenger bought more chickens. Aspasia offered him 3 rabbits in exchange for 4 hens and a kilo of oil. Ioannis argued. He said it was dangerous work carrying hens. People would kill for them. Stavros asked for news. Ioannis said the Germans had shot 17 people in Kavros village. But outside Crete and the world, the Germans were losing. Mama felt a little pounce of hope. The Germans would leave. She would go home. Smells of lavender and cinnamon would drift through the house to greet her.